Hi, this is Marco at Chalmers. Recently, I started a new project and I wanted to advertise it. And because we were on a budget, I looked for a solution in-house that would be cheap and simple. So I designed this spinning top that we could just 3D print in-house. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I did it. So because I forgot to record the whole procedure, I'm just gonna go back step by step in Fusion 360 and I'm gonna show you all the different steps. So in the first step I made a profile, so here it's just about playing with curves, and then I revolved the profile and pretty much the spinning top was done. It's a little bit more tricky to add some text on it because in this program you can not emboss on a curved surface. So my trick around that was to create this cylinder around the spinning top and then to emboss the text on the cylinder. At this point I have a spinning top and a floating text, so I need to extrude the text into the spinning top. And here you see how I did it, and it's only one letter to keep it less messy. But then the problem is, of course, that that letter will stick out too much, and 1 millimeter would be enough. So the trick here was to make a copy of the spinning top, then offset it by 1 millimeter so it gets chubby, and it includes all the letters, and then you use this chubbier spinning top that you will see in a moment to cut the text and to get it as deep as you want. In this case is 1 millimeter. And now we can move on some slicing tool. I use Cura for this, where you can slice your project and then send it to 3D printing. Now, once you are in Cura, there are two things you want to do. First, you need the support if you ever want for that spinning top to print and stand at the same time. The other thing I did, and I'm not sure is necessary, but it was for precaution, is I forced the tool to use a much more dense infill in the neck of the spinning top. And that is because I thought maybe if I don't do that and that would fall on the ground, maybe it would break, because that part is possibly the most fragile of the whole design. So what I'm doing here is just to create a cube around the neck of the spinning top, and then I will force the program to use 100% infill on the intersection between this cube and the spinning top. And then of course I hit the slice button, and then I can see how the program sliced my object. And of course when you do that you can see the effect of this cube, which is again to have a full infill in the very neck of the spinning top. And of course now it's time to print. This is a print that takes about 1 hour, so we are gonna make it go very fast. And that's it. So now we got the spinning top, and I thought that everything was done until I started to play with my kids. And I realized that we could make a more fun game if we added some pieces. So of course, the first step is to print more spinning tops. But then I also thought that we needed a kind of a board, a place to play. So I made a plate, and this time I remember to record the whole procedure. So here you see I'm playing with curves again in Fusion 360, and I'm making pretty much the profile for the plate. And then once the profile is finished, I just revolve it, and I get my plate. And then the next step is, of course, to add the logo of the project and to extrude it into the plate, so you get this carving effect. Okay, and then the plate is done. At this point it's just about printing it, and this time I really didn't change much, and again I'm printing at the lowest resolution because this is a print that takes 8 hours. So now we are gonna make the video going very fast. Okay, now we have our plate, but of course we cannot use it right away because the carved part would probably interfere with the spinning top. So the way I solved that is I added a plexiglass circle that will create a nice surface for the spinning tops to spin. And of course, here you see how I cut it on the bandsaw and then use the sander to make an perfect, or as close as perfect as I could, circle. And then of course I prepared some instruction for the game, and now we are finally done. The only thing left is to stick the instructions on the plate and to glue the plexiglass. If you reach this video through the QR code in the instruction, I hope you have fun. And if you are interested in printing yourself the plate or the spinning tops, in the description there is a link to Thingiverse where you can download the 3D models. Have fun, bye!